Hello and welcome back to Russian with Nastya. How are you today? Как дела? У меня замечательно. Today I'm going to give you first 7 steps when starting learning Russian.
And 7.
There are 7.
Let me see that. Oh, yeah.
Actually, this is the most popular question on Instagram. Nastya, what do I start learning Russian with? What is the first step? Which video should I watch first? What should I learn first? This is why I put all these steps in order for you to follow them and finally start learning Russian.
But I'm just doing it for you guys.
Because the hardest part is to start. I'm even talking about everyday learning. It's hard to start, but when you begin to learn or do the exercises in like 5 minutes, you're already in a process and you enjoy it. Number 1 is the most important one, because without this step, you will lose all your interest in a few weeks. It's motivation. How to get motivated? You and only you have an answer to this question. Maybe it's a new job and Russian is a must. Or maybe it's for your partner who is Russian.
Дорогой мой, наконец-то мы в первый раз одни.
Дорогая, как я ждал этого.
Or you're planning to move to Russia or get into the university. Maybe you love the culture or the language itself. You really have to love something about the country or the language. Close your eyes and think about it. Imagine yourself speak Russian. What do you feel? You have to keep that image in your mind. It will help you to not give up. Learning language is not a straight line. It's a curve. Sometimes you will be very motivated. Sometimes you will be ready to give up. So be ready to overcome that feeling.
Сделаем.
Step number 2 is very obvious and you probably know about it. It's the alphabet. But why? Why the alphabet is so important? Yes, you have to know the letters to be able to read, but the most important part is the pronunciation of each letter. Your pronunciation will be much better if you pronounce all the letters correctly. For example, Russian letter A is very different in pronunciation compared to English A. Russian A is more open and clear. You have to open your mouth in order to pronounce it correctly. Ah! I will leave a link for my alphabet video in the description box below. Listen to each letter and then repeat it out loud. Try to imitate and copy my pronunciation. So don't skip the alphabet pronunciation step because it's a base. Number 3 is of course reading. Reading Russian can be a little bit difficult at the beginning, but when you get used to it, you will actually enjoy it. Start with words that are international, that are very similar to English words like mama, banan, kot, soup, stadion, and so on. You will find the link for my reading Russian video in the description box below. Also, what is important about reading is the stress. The stress is very important in Russian language because the same word with different stressed syllable can mean different things. Or if you stress the wrong syllable, you will just not get understood. Step number 4 is to learn most common Russian nouns and verbs to increase your vocabulary and to be able to go to step number 5. I have videos on my YouTube channel with 100 most used Russian nouns and 100 most used Russian verbs, and I will leave the links in the description box below. In step number 5, you will have to learn the genitive case to be able to answer to question where are you from. In Russian language, you can't just say I'm from Canada. You have to change the noun Canada in genitive case. So nominative is Canada and genitive is Canady. Я из Канады. I'm from Canada.
Я из Канады.
After you learned how to tell where are you from, you have to continue your conversation maybe with saying what you do like or what you don't like. For this you will need the accusative case. For example, to say that you like pizza, you have to use the accusative case. Я люблю not pizza. Я люблю пиццу. Accusative case. What is the main goal of any language? Yes, is to be able to communicate with other people, to meet new people. So step number 7 is to know the most used small talk phrases.
That's one?
Kind of an important one.
Oh, you know what? I was looking at it upside down.
So number 7 is to be able to talk about yourself and ask other people about them. So just learn basic small talk, questions and answers. I will leave the link for my video with 150 phrases every beginner must know in the description box below. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to come up with your own steps in the comments below. I am very curious to read them. Connect with me if you want on all my social medias. I've got Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. Спасибо за внимание. Пока!